So we're currently just standing where the private sign is into the door well, it would have been the main door of the house going into the parlour back in the 17th century. But now, if we walk through that private door, we'd have gone into the bottom of the Georgian staircase. Now, if we follow that long window at the very top there and go right to the very top, if we look on the right-hand side of that and the left-hand side of that, so essentially where the roof line is, you can see the original timbers. So underneath here, we've got snippets of the actual original timbers themselves that have been painted black, the same as and black and white as the same as the rest of the what it looks like now. I'm not sure why they've left these two little sections. They've rendered over everything else, barring those two pieces, which has always confused me. It always seems odd that, why were those little bits the star of the show to stay? But it's nice that we get to see that. It gives us a kind of a glimmer of what it would have looked like, a bit like the barns, But those timbers themselves, when we've gone into the cupboard on the top of the staircase by the King's Priest-style in the attic, in the corner of that you can see the timber, which is what we can see on the right-hand side of the window, next to the drain. That's that timber that you can see.
So the dormer window that got taken out, was that up there?
It was, yeah. So where we see the roof line now, that would have had a dormer window there, quite a big one, so a big box window, and there would have been the matching one on the opposite side. So they would have had quite a nice bit of symmetry to the roof line.
Would that have been above the current window or a bit further over?
No, it would probably be about above the current window itself, and the reason for that is you can look on the opposite side and you can see where the notch is cut out, so it's one of those. It's the same if you follow around past the chimney breast and you look at the squire's room now. There was a window at the top of the bed, remember, and that we don't see today. That window's been taken away as well. So all of these kind of window tax ones sadly are no longer. Same in the bower room, we lost a little window there as well. The roof line has changed. But once again, go to the hollow print, go back to the original source, 1660. You've got that there to use as your, let's call it a blueprint. That's when you can start actually seeing what the roof line looked like back then and how it's changed.